are going to change the direction. First rates, it is Friday morning, last trading day of the week, and the first rates come up on the screen. Zomato up 4.5%. That is the top drop. I mean, the stock is racing and just racing. Then let's look at Tata Motors, where numbers were okay. Nothing great in terms of forward commentary, and those okay numbers are having an okay impact on the stock. 4% down for Tata Motors. ITC, cigarette volume is coming in, but the stock has seen a run up. It's not at 450, it is at 490 plus. Are rates not coming? I think there's something wrong with the system today. But in terms of the general mood point, the general mood point is that we've got red on the screen. It's in line with global cues. Relatively, we are outperforming, and the OMG moment for the market again is Zomato, which is at 250 rupees, now 245 rupees.
Yeah, good going for Zomato. There's Tata Motors as well. The numbers have been a beat, and brokerages like JP Morgan are maintaining their overweight. They've upped the target price now to 1250 from the earlier 1115. So that's Tata Motors as well in trade for you. We were just chatting with the Kalyan Jewelers management. The numbers have been quite impressive. There's been that revenue uptick of 26.5% that they've seen. For Infosys, that's been the big surprise, which has played out within a day's time. The fact that the Karnataka GST debt has now been withdrawn, the pre-show cause notice, that is. So Infosys flat right now in trade. There's ITC though. The non-cigarette business has disappointed and hasn't quite matched up in their quarterly numbers. But ITC is standing put at that 494 level. And then Tata Steel, a massive downgrade by Investec. It's downgraded now from a sell to the earlier hold. That stock getting quite clobbered, 3% lower as we speak right now for Tata Steel. What's the weak link in the market? If you can just bring up the Nifty losers and tell you. Well, of course, there's Tata Steel. I want to see what M&M, Maruti are up to as well. Even though the numbers were impressive, M&M, remember, sank to the low point in the session yesterday, was down 3%. Today, another 1% cut coming in. For Maruti, it's a slide of about almost 4%. So, the heavy pocket in the market where you did have concentrated gains, they're the ones which are coming off. What's the Nifty Bank up to though? Zomato, of course, it's a gap up, 7.5% move, no less. That clearly is the star performer this morning. But I want to quickly see what the Nifty Bank as well is up to and where the chunk of the weakness is really coming in from. And one can see clearly metals are a big drag. So is the Nifty Bank, which is down about almost 400 points this morning. So those are some concentrated pockets of weakness. Kunal, what's looking interesting to trade for you right now?
Yeah, I think it's as per the expectations. I would probably believe that 170, 180 points down for the index. I think this is where I would probably believe we should settle into, at least for the initial part of the trading session. Now, in terms of opening trade, I think it's a very good time to try and lap on to larger cap names. ITC is something which is looking attractive on the charts, especially after the last 2-3 days of a minor correction from 510, 515 levels to 490 marks. So I think at closer to this 490 levels, it could be a very attractive bet.
Sonny, what about your trading ideas for the day?
Nikhil, I'll still stick with the sell given and recommended in Indigo in the morning. I think it's broken that support of 4380, and one can see that it is dragging lower towards 4340. Those were the targets. I think we'll just continue with that level as well.